Okay. Hello, and welcome to Psi Divine. This is your first time. Please hit that subscribe button, and you can be a part of future readings. This is a collective reading for this evening. We'll see what happens after that. Okay. So this collective reading is for all signs. Put that here. And after that, if there's any questions needed, we'll go from there, right? Change that. I hope everyone's doing well. Just so you know, one more time, this is a collective reading. And as the title states, this is about the timeline and Heartbreak. Hello, Chloe. How are you, goddess? I'm going to do this one. I'm going to run this one a little bit differently. And this one is for whoever needs this at this time. So, the cards I got immediately dealt with heartbreak and gravity, getting a grip. Someone may be coming out of a place where you recognize the broken heart. You recognize the end of the relationship with someone. And some of you have unbroken your own heart. I also get the feeling that someone out there needs to also get a grip. You're a little sad today, Chloe? Whoa, Lord. I hope this isn't your data. Why are you sad? Never mind. Well, tell me later. Don't distract me yet. If you need some questions answered, we'll do it at the end of the collective so I can warm up. Just hold that data and don't be sad. You're awesome. All right. So let's go back to the title again. Heartbreak and gravity. So let's clarify the feelings of the person going through this right now. Feels like someone going through the changes, love changes, the loss of love, the lessons of love, finding out that someone you were fair and balanced with was not honest with you, was not fair and balanced with you. Somebody had to deal with someone's ego. Somebody had to deal with their own ego. Someone out there could be coming out of, or waking up, perhaps, from what it was in the past. And it could have been something that just broke someone. This can be also an event that broke someone. Someone is either needing to or coming out of lesson mode, and it wasn't a good lesson. For some of you, it cost time, energy, the experience of the higher self. Made difficulties, new cycles that were difficult. Spending way too much time in one's head. There's a lot of ego going on here. Some of you may have been coming out of or taking a mental break from a situation where somebody was just High on the ego, a mind controller. Mm. So, okay, maybe some of y'all didn't realize you was dealing with somebody who needed healing, but they probably won't. I don't want to be a douche about it, but I don't think they're going to. If this is anybody's data, the person you were dealing with isn't. It's rough to say it like this. Yeah. Okay. So the person you were dealing with is more like a wall. People have to hit it. People know that it's a wall. You understand the bricks, blah, blah, blah. Some of you were waiting for somebody to be logical, be fair, again, be balanced in a relationship. You ended up chasing a ball, chasing a dragon, chasing a thought, chasing a dream. I don't know if this is connected. This could be separate data. Somebody may be dealing with a fucking stalking type of person. Ooh. Someone who's absent of logic does not take no very well. Oh my. Someone might be dealing with someone who knows too much. Too much ego right there. All right. I do feel it. I hope these are separate. Oh, these are weird. Okay. Somebody's dealing with a stalker type. Somebody watching, peeking. Somebody who needs to get a fucking grip. For some of you, this is somebody that you were just friendly with. The friendliness built up a whole symphony play in somebody's head. Nut factory shit. Okay. Moving out of that data. No, let's not. Let's find out what happens to this energy. Five swords. Okay, somebody might be learning the fine art of communication with crazy people. That's harsh. This may be, if you haven't learned it yet, this is where you're going. Some of you had a horrific experience with somebody who could play great games with the head, aggressive, ruling, somebody who just controlled you mentally. Some of you went through that so that you could learn how to use that type of data, but not in a cruel way. That's interesting. Some of you had to deal with Ace of Swords. Yeah, okay, some of you really had to decide what was true for yourself. Some of you had to take back ownership of your thoughts, your higher power. Hopefully, somebody stood back, far back, and looked at the big picture. Some of you went backwards in time, so to speak. And that could have been like looking back at the family, by history, this generation, that generation before. Some of you might have had a glance backwards in time to see how people got messed up, how people got Oh, how people lost their ability to move forward, to evolve. You're starting to look at how people got stuck, how somebody got stuck. Oh, wow. You're starting to see, like, it's like, what's that? It's the stuffed animal thing, and you twist up the windy toy in its back, and it plays music, or it says stuff. Some of you stood back and looked at the twisty, windy mechanism in the back of someone. Some of you are studying fixed energy. How about that? People who do not know how to evolve. It is the dead arising over and over again. The ones who reincarnate but don't even know why they're reincarnating. Just it's recycled energy. It's just like the gift that's playing on the screen. Rolling along, repeating itself. It's not exactly a large sized file either. It's really not. It's a tiny little file with limited data. And so the experience of the viewer will be limited. It'll roll, it'll stop. It's a little bit jerky. It's until someone understands the limitations. Some of you are improving your situation with logic and understanding. Golf clap for you. You're coming out of this, okay? So yeah, emotionally, the others fucking suck. Sure, yeah. Sometimes things don't go the way you want them to. Sometimes we lose the ones we love. But when they break the heart, when they let you down, when they break the ego, that really, that really takes you someplace, doesn't it? It causes delays. It stops you from moving forward. It slows you down because you're focused on your feelings. This is a constant work of art, the life that you live. So it's always about, you know, new colors, new paints, new images of evolution. And growth can hurt, especially when you don't understand what the fuck you're looking at. Sometimes you just don't understand why things have to be the way they are. Why don't people think? Why can't they be logical? And sometimes I like to just go into scientific mode with it. People don't act the way you want them to, they act the way they act, or the way they've coded themselves to act. And sometimes that behavior is enhanced by chemical variants, chemical things. Sometimes it's just a chemical imbalance from having their own heart broken a million times. Someone is feeling very upset that they're not being heard or being seen the way they want to be seen. Someone has tried to lure one of y'all in. Oh, they tried. This feels like different data here. Someone tried to get someone's attention, but there was whole ass strings attached. Some of y'all saw and was not trying to dance at that party. For some of you, the lure was not baity enough. And for others, this shit was just confusing. Someone was unnecessarily confusing. I don't know, not sure why. That's weird. Oh, alright. Well, we get the Knight of Pentacles. Someone's being very lazy while being obsessive at the same time. Okay, this is the second half of that reading. Okay. One of you asked somebody, okay, someone's turned somebody down. If you haven't done this yet, be mindful of it. It is someone who doesn't, it's, okay. It feels like the energy of someone approaching you who has spent way too much time trying to think of something to say. So instead, they stalk because they need to get a grip. They look. They may follow you online. The lack of attention is bothersome to them. This is a person who goes back and forth between ideas of like family, but then fighting. Very confused energy. And this can be the energy that may come with addiction, anger issues. I don't know where this comes from, but somebody has emotion. Okay, one of y'all is dealing with somebody who has emotional issues tied to something in their home. Um, Weird. Someone feels stuck, but looking to like get out or get close to you. For some of you, this person's going to come your way, making an offer, some type of offer that, and I use the quote loosely, help you out. Something charitable, friendly offering, something of value. For some of you, this person coming your way, for somebody, it's taken a lot of nerve for this person to approach you. How will you know this person? Head in a jar. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. This person might be very detailed. Might be very detail oriented. This person may not necessarily stutter, but have trouble getting thoughts out. It's kind of a stuck energy. This person is a loner. Not happy about it either. Five of Cups. Wow. So this person really fantasizes way too much. Be very careful who you are friendly and flirtatious with, guides and goddesses. Someone coming your way has a weakness for you. How many days? Okay, so this reading goes next week, 1 week from today, 7 days. Yeah, okay, so be careful who you flirt with. Be careful who you're flashing that beautiful grin and the winkety wink of the eye at. Be cautious. Somebody may take that as an opportunity to present themselves. What do you need to know about this person? Okay, besides that they're obsessing. That be aware, maybe someone coming your way who's trying to blend into your world. They want to fit in. Somebody who's way too interested in whatever you're interested in. So I got the 2 here. This person, though, that whoever's coming your way, they're touchy. So be careful what you say. It'll be. I feel like you'll sense this. I feel like you'll sense this. Whoever's going through this obsessive person coming your way, your spidey senses will be tingling. Be mindful of extended conversations when you can sense somebody's trying to flirt. If you sense this, Lord, listen. This person will be chatty. They will be very talkative. You're going to sense the loner energy. Be careful. This person may engage in conversation about a past person that they were with. They ain't telling you the truth. Not even. It's like, I don't know what this past was that this person had, but it's almost like their past relationship was with a blow-up doll at best. Yeah, this person, a little bit on the slow side. But maybe, I don't, okay. So what I get is the card of somebody who may, um, it's like the flip of a switch. Their energy will change, can change. So, and it can go from trying to get your attention and be nice to anger. Okay, be careful. Be careful. Wow, that was 2 readings in one. I wasn't really intending that. 2 separate things going on there. I don't know if this was anybody's data, but I feel like a little bit more for gravity regarding getting a grip. Let's see what angel guide cards are here for whoever's data that was. Safety is the order of the day here, or the week. Again, this moody energy will be approaching. It comes out again. So be careful who you express boredom with, or like, I don't even know how to tell, like, how do you do this? Like, all right, some of you, and the card of anger comes out again. This is troublesome. God damn! Okay, sorry to cuss. Okay, that was rude. Somebody has a stalker. Listen, how does it come out in the angel cards too? Okay. Um, just fucking A, man. Somebody has been dreaming way too fucking much, needing to get a grip or some meds or something. Be very careful, guides and goddesses. So I'm trying to get the energy of who's going through this. Is it male or female? And yeah, Lady Justice. Lady Justice, the balanced one. And then we get the Seven of Wands. So this can be a female having a male approach. Someone that you may not recognize. Oh, Lord. Be careful. Be mindful. Those of you who do have your spidey senses a tingling when this energy approaches, oh, that's beautiful. Because I do see protection here. I see protection and strength on the other side of that data. Somebody who may think that they can run game on you, run some type of infinity cycle on you, hopes that you won't see the crazy. No, I don't think that's the case. So I do like where this is going. I do think, oh wow, this is crude. Some of you are going to do a great job at giving the crazy guy a cookie. Golf clap. Damn, golf clap. You're gonna do a good job at this. So I'm feeling good with this. I was a little concerned at the beginning. It's looking better. It's looking better. Now, some of you are going to gracefully do the electric slide out of that situation. Ooh-wee. Five of Wands. Ooh-wee. Yeah, some of y'all are seeing it. There is a violent element to this person that we're talking about here, right? This person is a fighter. Whoever it is coming your way, they are a fighter. And, I don't even know if it's a fixated energy for whoever's, it's like somebody who, you're just the focus of the nutty person. It's how this person's brain works. Wow. Some of you will recognize this person because they're like a lot of energy to do stuff that goes nowhere. Anxiety, anxious energy, a little bit wound up is the best way I guess I could say it. They're kind of, yeah. I think I need like a psychology book to roll through this energy here. It's an egotistical person. But, like, I get the sensation of somebody okay. I get the sense of someone who has vanity issues or something about their face that concerns them or worries them. Could be skin irritations or something going on. I get this sense of that. Like somebody who's worried about how they look or they bring it up in conversation. Like something about Okay. It's like they're digging for unnecessary or time-wasting compliments, or I don't know. Ah, right. So be mindful that you don't look bored. Look busy when this energy comes your way. People, look busy. Look ridiculously busy. That was data for the ladies. I get the sense I need to do one for you, for a guy out there. There's a guy, something. Yeah, an awareness. This is awareness data. All right, ladies, be careful. Just look busy. All right, this one is strictly for the guys. Whatever masculine energy needs to hear this. Ooh, things coming together. I'm actually going to pull two more cards. Okay. I'm going to pull two more title cards for you guys, or whatever guy needs this. Awareness right now. Healing time for a masculine. It's okay to do it. One of you's not speaking up about needing that. I get the sense of a masculine who needs healing time. Healing time from someone who was very selfish with your energy or attention. Let's clarifying the selfish energy. This was around the home. So yeah, this feels like somebody who ended a relationship or is thinking about it, or something around the home. Making choices around the home. Getting something checked. Realizing someone is operating unchecked. There's a situation that hasn't been checked. Healing time is a good thing. Possible, I guess. Some of you are dealing with an unexpected force. This could be a change in home in a relationship. Somebody may be moving out. I don't know what this has to do with anything. Somebody needs to check a hallway. Moving out of that. Some of you need healing time because you was fucking with somebody who only met their own needs, or only knew how to try to meet their own needs. Somebody who played victim a lot with you. Some of you might have felt lost in a relationship. Masculine, one of y'all is feeling very like cornered. I got the word disabled, but that doesn't mean physically disabled. It can be somebody taking you for a ride in a way that you don't want to go. Somebody feels like their progress is being held hostage. This can be somebody stalling out on ending a relationship because they're not done torturing you yet. Somebody was dealing with, somebody was dealing with a situation that it's like, loving somebody who's not all together, but the love of one becomes consequences for everybody. Like, I don't want to say no good deed goes unpunished because this feels like a relationship of some sort. Whatever it is, the beautiful flowers have turned to wood chips. One of you is needing to make a choice, or it's time to make a choice to end something. Something that's making you slowly mental, making you fixated on the situation. Some of you may not notice the temper you have developed. You're cold. Everybody doesn't understand that shit. Some of you are becoming fixed focus. This could be wrapping yourself up in work or taking on things in a bad way. Yeah, some of y'all are. Fellas, you guys can carry luggage too. Please be aware of that. Especially if you think someone did you dirty and they're not being accountable for it. I get the energy also of someone who feels like they lost valuable things in a relationship. There can be some type of messaging coming to your home or around the home. Like it feels like a push. Feels like the anger that accompanies realizing you may have sacrificed for the wrong people. Oh, this is enough. Someone feels pushed out, overwhelmed. I hope this isn't it, but I do hear drowning in debt. If and it, whether it's financial or not, guys can carry bad energy too. So be careful. It feels like the sacrifice could point you in a not great direction over time. So you want to be mindful of taking your rude energy out on others. Anything else? Right. Fellas, somebody out there needs healing because you was drinking a whole glass of bitter bitch brew. Some of you stayed too long in a relationship where you knew someone had already been hurt, or something went wrong already and it wasn't resolved. Some of you went back to someone who only took you back so they could get you back. Sorry. That is horrible. I am sorry. Right. So I get the umbrella thinking and dealing with the great pretenders. Wow. For some of you, someone is acting against you in a relationship that may as well be fucking criminal. Or they did something criminal. They may be fucking with a criminal. Oh. Yeah, fellas. Whew. If any guys are going through any of this data, hello, everyone. Fellas, if you're going through this data and you are sipping on the bitter bitch brew, I think you're bathing in it and you need to get out of the tub. Doesn't mean drown anybody, but I get this energy. I hope this isn't the case. I hope this is wrong. Let me pull a card and double check. Let me pull a check. Yep. So one of y'all probably, maybe, could be, maybe, might be going through this bath of bitter bitchery because you chose somebody for their looks. When the opportunity to smash or pass showed up, you smashed and then put a ring on it or something. I don't know. You dedicated something to it, or I hope there was no absence of birth control, but that could be the case too. Maybe somebody's that open. I don't know. Well, somebody may be going through some fuckery with this because you stayed too long. You were someone's selfish option. Be very careful that you're not now looking at the world through that baggage vision, because it's not everybody's fault. Some of you ignored the obvious pretender sign that this person was wearing. Some of you traded the sex for, or the looks for, what you thought was going to be something. And that's called hope. That's called hope. Oh, anything else for the guys? Ooh, wait. Some of y'all might be looking at the front door, might be walking away from family, wondering what's going to happen next. Some of you are waiting on something, waiting on some type of messaging that clears you or gives you freedom, choice. The end of a relationship can be some type of ending paperwork. I won't use the word. Oh. Someone wants, or someone has to be paid their just due, right? Fellas. Okay. I'm not gonna joke about this part. Somebody might, I would love to go back in time on this date. It doesn't feel like it though, but one of y'all is looking for real, at where you stuck your dick. That's how the message came through. Somebody's having a better look at the crazy bitch you stuck your dick in. I am so sorry. Oh wee. Oh my. All right, fellas. Um. It feels like liking someone and not realizing or listening when they told you how fucking nuts they were. You wasn't listening. One of y'all wasn't listening. Ooh, you were weak. You were interested in this person. You didn't hear shit. Damn. Some of y'all thought y'all was just like looking at perfection. You was... Somebody trusted the big butt and the smile. Who did that? Fellas, one of you trusted the big butt and the smile. You made your offer. It was poison. It was poison. Clarify the reckless. Wow, okay, one of y'all stuck y'all dick in a bitch with expectations. You stuck your wang someplace where expectations. You went alone. You went in alone. You came out with expectations. Some of you fucked with somebody who's now using. If you haven't had this come your way yet, it's coming. Somebody's about to get reminded. Ooh. Wow, fellas. Okay. Be very careful. The controlling one who's coming your way, the one you might have not really had a lot of interest in. Maybe you know it ain't going nowhere, but they don't know. You might have options. They ain't thinking about that shit. You may have cut this person off, ghosted. You may have turned your back. I do also get the sensation of somebody, of one of y'all intentionally cutting off communication. Yeah. One of you intentionally pushes back or delays because you're looking elsewhere. It's coming. Okay, it's here twice. Somebody has something. Okay, guys. Somebody may be using a child to control you. This feels like pregnancy. It feels like pregnancy scare or leverage, and somebody has cut this person off already, or in your mind, you think you cut them off. Whoever this is also may know that there's others, but they're trying to solidify their space at this. Whose data is? This feels like, oh God. I get this image of like somebody who plays sports fucking the wrong groupie. Like somebody, like with some, like people know you and, oh boy. Please. This is those of you who are getting freaky. Be careful. Or be aware the one you've ghosted. Is this the one of y'all ghosted may be coming back with some pregnancy shit? I get the sensing of surveillance, like seeing what you're doing. There is an intentional focus. It is a lack of self-control to some degree. And for you, masculine, it creates a change beyond your control. One of y'all fucked a crazy bitch coming out of this data. Ooh wee. Hold on, dude. Are they certain? Okay, if this is somebody's data, yo, when the person comes to tell you about it or hint at it, they're testing you. Testing, yes, needs to be done. My card of testing is here. But it's going to be it's going to be a lesson. Someone is testing your giving nature. It's, I don't want to poop on nobody's parade, but yo, there's a lesson here. It's a lesson here. It's a half truth. It's someone who wants you to be a part of their life. I just heard the words by any means necessary. Good Lord. Masculine, watch where you're sticking it. One of y'all is about to get a whole 9-month test. An extended year-long test. If this isn't a child, this is something else that creates some type of extended level of connection to you. Someone who seeks growth, sees you as a challenge, sees you as an option. Sees you as an option in the sense that, like, you're the one for their plan or the situation. This is someone who's willing to wait a lifetime, I heard, for you. Masculine. Oh, it feels like whoever this is sees you as a god. Masculine? Who are y'all? Can y'all stop sticking your dick in crazy people, please? This is somebody that y'all play games with, ignore, deny. Ego, you have no problem separating from this person. You sense they're crazy. For some of you, this person is good in, or was good in bed, but then maybe they said something and it fucked you up and you saw it. Maybe you saw the crazy and you stepped back. Maybe you saw the inability to understand gravity and you stepped back. Some of you saw the inability for that person to stay in balance, or they lied to you and you found out. Weird. Okay, two different situations maybe. Somebody presented themselves as a whole fake something something, right? Full of illusions. They might have made you an option in the past because they had options. Something changed for this person, which makes you the only option. Oh, you're the okay. Masculine, someone has been wishing for you. Listen, who's here? Okay, yesterday I heard Eric B and Rakim. I'm hearing it again today. Paid in full. One of y'all got a gold. Listen, I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't fucking with no broke. Fill in the blanks. Masculine, be careful. Damn. Whew. I'm getting tired. This is guides, oh guys, goddesses, all of you. Questions. Ask some before you listen. One of y'all dudes is about to get the test. You don't even know it's a test. Test isn't even coming out in this deck. Wait, no, here it is. Okay. It's the test you already dealt with, but you didn't take it. You just stepped away instead of dealing with it or recognizing it and moving to a safe place. It's like the energy of a professional liar. Someone who lies so much they believe it. They believe their own shit. One of y'all has a pro coming at y'all. I would not be alone in the elevator with this energy. Who is this? I hope you guys are doing okay out there. Mm. Anything else? So, guys, fellas, Every action and every offer does not need to be taken. Because someone is coming your way and you don't ask the right questions. You simply don't ask the right questions. Those of you who do see this, you will not take action. You'll ask those questions. You'll move on. You'll know it's bullshit. Some of you will avoid this error. I feel like this might be just one person's data here, but you're going to avoid this one. I see no action, and I see avoiding errors. So somebody is going to offer you something that maybe a couple of years ago you would have never turned down. For some reason, you're able to say no. That's great. It's going to shock the other person who's offering, though. Don't point and laugh. Do not point and laugh. Okay, this is about grace. Somebody's coming at y'all with some shit that maybe that shit don't work no more. Golf clap for you too. One of y'all, whoever this is, you know this person's secrets when they come. The bullshit doesn't work with you. It is game coming your way though. If you choose to fall in, it's going to be an extended type of lesson that comes out of this. You may not be paying attention to. This includes sticking your wang in an ex who has the ability to replicate. Be careful of that. Somebody trusts and has solid faith in your blind horniness. Be careful. Okay, I am done. Be careful, guys. That's nothing like some. Yeah. Anyways, I hope that was helpful for whoever needed it. And hello to everyone who's here. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit that like button. You can subscribe, and you can be a part of any future readings. And that was about gravity and getting a grip. But I do want to give you guys something good on the way out. What is the greatest data coming your way? This extended collective for one. The best gift for the guides coming their way. A new addiction. A new addiction for someone. One of you heeds the warning signs of the button pusher coming your way. It's like a samurai ninja avoiding. Let's see what we get here. Who are you avoiding? Yep, okay, same thing. Some of you are getting really good at turning your back to the bullshit. Some of you are making yourself an option. This is beautiful, moving towards higher self. You see the others differently. This is better vision, higher vision. Some of you are making plans that don't include the others. Making plans for yourself. Other people, somebody's going to see you selfish for doing that. And I say, fuck them. Let's move on out of that data. Some of you are in a different fucking state of mind. Period. Right. Some of you are going to have this test coming with the one who can push your buttons, sending you messages, saying things in hopes that you just can't let go. I've said this already. Ooh, somebody just really, be careful, y'all. Somebody coming back who just knows you're going to let them through the front door. I said this was for about a week. Somebody thinks that they are a whole drug to you. So be very mindful. You've gotten messages, concerns, warning. Like those of you who are experiencing this have maybe had something unusual happen when this person shows up, or it's going to be something like weird. This person, I get the term supernatural. Like something weird and supernatural happens from your guides to let you know, like, okay, it's this person right here. And that person needs to be stepped away from, cut off. Right. Some of you know the truth at this point, and you're going to take accountability for your own intelligent responses. This is watching someone walk away. Someone who like shit could be good. They could have gain. Some of you are choosing to not go towards sex. Some of you choose to not obey the erection. You may be walking away. Some of you are walking away from. Some of you are just walking away from something you can avoid. This is you avoiding. Some of you are going to be avoiding a lesson because you already know it. You have options, better ones. And at this time, for some of you, that option is your own damn self. Some of you are tired of being used, feeling used, unappreciated. And so be aware you may be still carrying luggage. So be mindful. Again, just got to end it with this. Be mindful how you respond to the universe. Because just because you're angry at one doesn't mean you have to be angry at the planet. Just because you're cold and short with one, it's not everyone's fault. Some of you do have something in love that you need to let it go. And you're just not ready. Some of you are operating from a place of control. The drug is control. Jesus Christ. Fellas, be aware you can't waste one person's time without wasting your own. Some of you keep fucking with crazy bitches because that's your karma. Moving out of that data, you keep fucking with crazy bitches. One of y'all just, ooh, and it does feel like you are a popular energy of some sort, and you may continue or have a habit of giving your attention to sticky, icky ones, sticky, gooey ones, button pushers. Button pushers. All right. I'm stopping there. I hope you enjoyed this collective data. Guys, just be careful. I don't have any more advice to give there. Chloe, if you're still here, did you need any extra data? If not, I will wrap this up. Hello, Eskimo. I'm going to try to enjoy the rest of the evening. It's late. I'm hungry. And I had a very unusual day, so I don't see Chloe writing anything. It was a very wild day. Took Moose for a walk and ran into a forest animal. So I'm still nervous and freaked out. Wanted to see if her reading would calm me down a little. All right. So if Chloe comes back to the reading, well, we'll try it again tomorrow. And yes, Eskimo, that it really was crazy. I made eye contact with it. I turned to walk away with my dog. It paced behind me a little bit. Oh my God. Dude, nothing like just going for an innocent walk and there's a whole fucking coyote. And it was the same size as Moose. It was not a little coyote. It was huge and very well fed. Oh, Chloe, you have artist blocks. Ew. It's better than a coyote block. Because the coyote was blocking in the direction that I was going. I'm so grateful. Moose was really busy sniffing, and all he could feel was me yanking him in the opposite direction. And that thing started walking in my direction. I was like, oh shit. At what point do I fucking scream? Am I supposed to run towards it? Like, I made eye contact with it long enough to realize I don't have a fucking game plan for things like this. I don't have a game plan. I could potentially be SOL right now. Do I look like a snack to that coyote? Should I be walking backwards? Is this a bad thing to do to the coyote? What if it's a rabbit? I should scream at it and scare it. Like I was having all these thoughts and no plan. No legitimate plan. I don't think Moose even saw it because Moose was like all in a bush. Like his face was all in a bush and I was looking and it was like, it was a little bit up ahead, but yo, it was big. That's all I got. Like, I've seen the coyotes around where I live and normally they're not that fucking big. This motherfucker was well fed. Well fed. So I'm, yeah. I mean, granted, there was a rabbit there too, so it saw the rabbit. And I think that's what it was doing anyway. But it was still walking in my direction where the rabbit was going too. And I'm just like, bear spray would have been a good idea. Sure. Lord. And it's so troublesome because, like, okay, this is where I walk the dog. And I look, and that thing literally came out of bushes. It walked out of bushes. Wasn't just walking down the sidewalk respectfully, it walked out of some bushes. No chupacabras. Listen, whatever a chupacabra is, the scary ghost thing, whatever it is, I don't care. Listen, for a moment, I locked eyes and it just, what do I do if this motherfucker is about that street life? What if he's about that street life? Shit. Anyways. Okay, I'm sorry, Chloe. Let's see what's going on. Getting out of your artist block. Ooh, I gotta turn the camera on for these. Since we're done with this weird graphic that I got going. Hi, guys. Chloe. Choosing love. Love choice came out. What's around you that you love? What's absent that you love? Oh. Something you're doing right now, you need to reverse that shit. I feel like you need to. I get the sensation of a bland room. I get the sensation of a boring room. Someplace you've been sitting for way too long that looks the same. New colors or something. Like moving something around where you're sitting mostly. I'm also getting. Is there somebody you're talking to about your art? If there is someone you keep talking to about your art, stop. Knock it off. Stop doing that. And I agree, Eskimo. Moose was not on his job. I saw what you wrote just there. Moose had his face jammed into a bush, smelling the female dogs. That's all he does when we go on the walk. He wants to pee everywhere. And I'm always looking ahead for other dogs coming in my direction. Just in case, because I know other dogs don't like Moose, because Moose is uncut. He has his balls, which for some reason upsets all the other dogs who no longer have their balls. I don't understand any of that data. Moving on. Chloe. Chloe, if you're talking to somebody though about your art or the things you want to build and work on or create, stop it for right now. You may have somebody a little too close. Like, and it doesn't mean they're bad or anything like that. I don't even want to go into that data, but sometimes just somebody's energy, like, how do you say this? What's a nice way to say this shit? Everybody ain't happy that you got a gift. Everybody ain't happy that you got artistic shit inside you. It's not shit, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it feels like the energy of somebody who, like, it's like the energy of having, like, okay, what's the way to say that? It's like someone goes to work every day and they work their job and it's a job they fucking hate. And maybe you have a job like that too, but when you're not at that job, you you also own a theme park or something. Like you're so gifted in something and that troubles this person because okay, they can't see the potential in themselves. So even if they're not putting your work down, the dismissal can come or the devaluation can happen in a variety of ways. It can be very subtle. Haterism isn't always loud. Mm. And nobody can be a hater of you without being a hater of themselves first. Period. Mm. Think for wellness, maybe there's somebody you need to, like, the word I get is refrain. It's great to have somebody around that you can share your light with. That's awesome. But artists don't always get to do that, which is why a lot of artists aren't always so, they're not always walking around turning cartwheels all the fucking time. But that doesn't mean stop creating. Because nobody's going to love your creation more than you. No one will love your creation more than you. Others are haters. Like, I'm not good at drawing stick figures, even, right? My drawing is so bad. When I draw stick figures, their body parts are always detached, and they don't make sense. And even the guys are in dresses, too. But if you were a world renowned artist type of person, maybe you haven't been recognized for such, but you have this obvious gift and it's beautiful. And even your doodles look like some Michelangelo museum type of stuff. I'm not gonna fucking do cartwheels when you show me your work. I'm not gonna do cartwheels when you show me your stuff. I'm sorry. And if I have to live with you and look at that every fucking day and look at my stick figures, and what if my dream is to be an artist and you're just doing it you're sitting on the toilet making art? I'm not gonna fucking be happy for you. That is human chaos, right? That's how we are. Not saying it's right, not saying it's logical, it's how we are. So be aware if you have somebody around you who maybe in this lifetime they haven't expressed their true artistry. Maybe they don't have time to. Maybe they can't. Maybe they don't even know what it is. But they see it in you because you keep showing it. It's obvious. In time, that will attract greedy people. It may be attracting, envious people. Now, at some point, they become greedy. So there's lessons here for you too. Right. I see group numbers in here too. I see others. The group. So the love of your creation is for you. It's not for anyone else. Not okay. It's for the others. It can be shared with the world. The fucked up part about having a gift of creativity is oftentimes sharing it with the people who are right next to you. They don't get it. They don't get it. They be in their feelings. You want people to celebrate and enjoy. I don't know where barbecue's coming from, but I'm hungry, so that could just be me. I get the sense of somebody like learning how to make barbecue and somebody still bitching, like, but fool, you get to eat. You get to eat. You're mad because I know how to make barbecue and you don't. It's somebody who's just jelly. These are jelly energies. Jelly. And you do want to get a hold of that awareness so you can see these people early on. You don't waste, god damn. So you don't waste time. Yeah. Keep your opinions to yourself. Mm-mm. Yeah. So are your parents the ones I'm talking? Listen, It could be them too. Doesn't mean you can't love them, but maybe they walked a straight and narrow path in life. Maybe life was different for them. Maybe they didn't realize the artist in themselves, or they did, and it wasn't the way they wanted it. It's a lot of oversight. You need to be looking over them too. What was their past like? Are they trying to make you walk the same path? Nonetheless, I do see you learning about the ego of the others, the challenges of the others, and their secrets. So there's lessons here, which is good. It's always good, right? And as you start to see them for who they are, you get your lessons. They no longer become a secret or confusing. You learn how to communicate with them different, in a way that's less distracting for you. You can love without breaking yourself mentally, being distracted from your dreams, desires. Okay, so Chloe, baby doll, your artist for you. You're gonna love your parents for a lifetime, but yeah. Consider what I just said. Quietly. Quietly consider. If you choose to engage and speak up on it with parents, I don't think they'll get it. It takes a lot of going within to make to bring logic to that data and be able to give you love and support around it. They have their fears, they have their emotions, their blockages, a little bit of envy. And if you blow up and you become the greatest of all time, it turns into greed. The envy becomes greed, or they flip, however they go. Just stuff to consider. Quietly. Your art is your love. It's your creation. It's your place where you connect with your higher God self. There may not be enough chairs in that place for everybody. And that's, I think, one of the greatest sadnesses of any artist. Not being able to share your growth, your success, your happiness with the motherfucker sitting right next to you. You are not the only one. That is a real basic of, I think, a lot of artists who have a gift that is very obvious to the others. Whether you've maximized on it or not, they see it. Whether you got a star on the sidewalk of Hollywood Walk of Fame, they see that shit. They see it. And the soul is gearing up with all of that subtraction data. Love your art. Forgive them. Because they may genuinely not know how to correct jealousy and envy. Think about, just give it some thought. How many people do you know can actually break this spell of jealousy and envy and greed? How many can really break that? Right. Like Whitney, sure. I can't imagine how many people she had leeching off of her. I cannot imagine. And a lot of things come with that. So my advice to you, Chloe, just keep your art within. Do it for yourself. You want to share it with another fellow artist who matches your energy. Plenty of people, I'm sure, that you could talk to, or there's chat groups or something, or start a YouTube channel and share your art. Whatever your creativity is. It's so fucked up. There's a world of people out there who will just love and appreciate anything you do. They're gonna love it. Love it. They'll listen, they'll buy, they'll talk, they'll hop out of the car in traffic to get your attention. But your family, they'll push you into traffic. They'll push you into traffic because the insurance policy says that's the only way it'll work. Not saying your family will do that, but shit can easily go there for many artists. Marvin Gaye comes to mind. Marvin Gaye, look him up. Wonderful artist. His father, pew pew, took him out. How? How does that work? Envy. That's some deep fucking envy. And I'll bet the father wanted to sing or perform. And now you're like, just nuts. Nutty data. Nutty data. But can be the result of people sitting around watching you grow and become everything they could never be. It's like, and knowing you as a physical flesh being are decaying, and you're never going to be able to get back the time to do whatever it is you're doing. It's crazy to when you really sit back and think about it. Like, what if you were the greatest artist that ever lived, but you didn't realize that or express it until you were 80, and you spent the rest of the time listening to everybody else who told you it was a waste of time? Don't do it. That's ridiculous. Oh, that looks okay. Oh, you drew what? You drew. Oh, that's your art. Oh, okay, that's. And they're right next to you. It's learning data, learning them. Protect yourself, protect your creation. If you don't talk to them so much about it or bring it up, unless you need something from them regarding your art, unless you need something, I really just forgive. Don't feel sorry for people. I ain't saying excuse it. I'm saying forgive time. Forgive time. Forgive time and how those people came into a world seeing themselves. You see yourself as an artist. Go for it. Maybe they saw themselves as somebody who had to hold down a job, but always wanted to be an artist. Different data. Roger and Zap, brother. Really? Is that what happened to Roger and Zap? Oh my God, really? Oh, I didn't know that. That's horrible. Oh, wow. But yeah, okay, Chloe, there's another fine example. Everybody knows the song Computer Love. Don't we all know that? Computer Love, Slow and Easy. That's that's fucked up. I didn't know that. That's crazy. I know you guys hear my stomach growling. That's crazy. Great artist too. Wow. Okay, that's dark, dude. Wow. And your family, your whole fucking family. Mm. And yes, Chloe, your art is for you. I have a SoundCloud page with like 50 songs on it, and I think they're the best songs in the world. But I made those during quarantine when I was like, what the fuck's going on? Are we all just waiting to die? And I was feeling some kind of way. So I like making music. So I have like a whole SoundCloud page filled with songs. And I was just churning out songs that whole time. And I didn't need to share it. I tried to share it with people, but people were not really interested. I was making music videos around it. I just fell in for better mental health. So, yeah, that shit was for me. Uh-huh. That was for me. And it was something, it was a good thing. It was a very good thing. It was so good. Some of the artists that I was working with, collaborating on songs with, I was just like, here, and I tipped them. Here's some money. I know you're a hungry artist here. You guys are awesome. You don't even know, like, how easy it could be to slip into depression. But to be able to completely distract yourself into something that your brain can just, like, tune into. You can't put a price tag on that shit. You really can't. And it'll save you from being as nutty as the others. I believe that. It teaches your brain how to be stronger in a different way. Like, dude, love your art, love your baby. You're going to be okay. And think about them, your people. Someday, maybe they admit they always wanted to do something, but it's not your fault that they won't take the leap and be the artist that may be floating around them too. You can lead them to water, but you can't make them drink. So, and yes, sometimes you do have to separate yourself. Separate yourself from family. Doesn't mean not talk to them, but keep your art to yourself. If you have to live in a functional situation with the people around you, you ain't the only one. How you doing? How's your day? I'll be in my room. I'll be in my room, getting ready to paint the planet, getting ready to be all that I can be. And I can't show that to everybody because all y'all motherfuckers never realized even half of what you always wanted to be. That's not that's not happy data. It's just not. Can't fix that. You can observe it and make sure it's not you. You can make sure, you can strengthen your mind, make sure you don't repeat the data. Everybody has to learn that Eskimo. So never be mad at yourself or mad at them. A lot of people see something in you that they won't ever get to manifest. Something about you they'll never get to manifest. They'll never get to experience it. It sucks. It's stressful. It's not happy data for them. So if you are willing to just be functional with those people, it's easier for you too. Sharing plans, you got an idea that's going to get you $1 billion, you can't tell everybody that. Can't tell everybody that. Because people ain't happy for you. They're really not. And people will jump in your path to throw you off. Misery loves company. Never forget that either. Miserable people want you to stay exactly where you are with them. Don't forget that either. So, I hope that was helpful for everyone. After escaping the coyote, the wild coyote, I can't believe it. My appetite's coming back now, so the lesson of the day for me is maybe you don't walk your dog so close to nighttime and near the woods. Lesson. Lesson for the bobblehead. Maybe I was a little too close to the woods. I don't know. Yeah, bear. Yeah. No. I think I would have lost bear. Bear would have noticed that. Bear would have saw that. Shit would have. No. Yes, you don't talk to your family way more than mine. Okay. Well, listen. Okay, so you know it's a holiday. Yeah, it was a holiday. And get back to your art. I'm not minimizing, but it was a holiday. Get back to your art. At a certain point, you do have to learn how to get a hold of that. Or is there something artistic you can do with that fucked up energy? Hello, artist. Artists, we bleed different. I always say that. When you're hurting and you're feeling something, that is like prime energy to create. That is the golden time of day. Like Mays says, right? Frankie Beverly and Mays. It's the golden time of day. He didn't mean exactly that way, but that's how I'm making it. That fucked up energy, that sadness, the feelings, the unanswered energy, the lack of closure on this, that, or the other, if it's so prevalent, art time. I don't know what the art is, but it's creation time for shizzle. It really is. Do not waste that energy trying to figure it out and put it back into the box. Make use of it. Make use of that. That is gasoline. I always say that. So go create something awesome. And forgive yourself for missing yesterday, because the art might have been on point. You might be on deck today, but yesterday, when you was really first feeling that, would have been on point. Shit would have been on point. Anger is an energy. So all of it is energy. All of it's energy. And Eskimo Bear probably would have took off running with it into the woods. Then I would have not, and I wasn't gonna go find. I would not go find that dog. That's not how that would work. Well, Chloe, I hope it was helpful. Don't waste any more energy. You might have to listen to some interesting YouTube videos to pull back any of that energy if you want it, but you have now. You have now. I know I answered a little bit there for you, so maybe you still have a little bit of that old energy to make something awesome. And then spread the energy around the room. I am going to go jam that loving energy into my face. I mean, food. That sounded dirty. Yeah, okay. I mean, never mind. Never mind. Forget that. Just rewind all that data. Anyways, that was weird. Sorry, guys. My efforts to be a clean card reader just fail me. Every time, they fail. I'm still going to keep trying because I have hope. Is it what you needed to hear, Chloe? Great. Awesome. Then I'm going to use you as an excuse later on while I'm eating ice cream in bed. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And if it was good data for you, then that's all that fucking matters. You guys have a wonderful fucking evening. I'm just going to curse. Good night. Love y'all.